forgive me for this trap shit. Sergeant Smack making backflip. Telly Hank did with the action. With the Vato speaking Spanish. Frank Matthews, how I vanish. Poof. Came back like I'm King Tut. Gold BBS is on a beamer. When Fat Cat was 10 queens up. Ball off the profit, not the re-up. Fly like Puerto Rican Jesus. Uptown like I'm Baby Main. Just caught a touchdown from the bay.
No matter how much money someone gets, you really have to know where they came from and what they've been through to understand exactly how far they're willing to go to protect what they have. And for those that came from the bottom of the bottom, you know that there's nothing that some won't do to protect it.
So he showed me a different way, like, you really can make it, like, you know, we stayed by the NBA players and stuff like this, so it was like, I never thought I'd be in this position and not be in the streets with it, like, still had the same lifestyle that I was in the streets with this music though, so he took me to another level, opened my mind up to show me that it's more out here than selling drugs.
And I was explaining, I was explaining to my daughter, because Mario is not here, I was explaining to her that this was my firstborn. I had all my mistakes. Everything I did wrong was with him. Right. This was my firstborn. And then when I had Mario, Lil Robert, y'all don't know about Lil Robert, I lost a son, Lil Robert, Mario, then Pooh, then I knew to do better. Right. But him, I don't know if y'all want to do this live, but I might. But with him, you know, my dope house got kicked in. He was right with me. That was my only son. I kept him with me everywhere I went. Hold up. But I'm just letting you know, college student. You know, in the dope house with me. With me. But before he got with you, he got the dope house with me. All right. But I'm just saying, I had dope house that got kicked in. You know what I'm saying? I knew that wasn't the right thing to do, and I learned and I did better when I had Lil Robert, Mario, and Pooh. But he was with me when 3-4 dope houses got kicked in. And I blame myself to this day for his lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because he seen what I did. And I was getting money in the streets. And he was that lifestyle. But we doing that lifestyle now. And all the money we getting now is legit. Legally. Yes, legally. But you had to go through that to get here. Yeah. But I gotta let these squares know. I gotta let these squares know you got to go through it. Yeah. To get to it.
There you go.
So we're gonna see how about this now.
Sink this shit. I thought a nigga was trying to set me up. I said, what the fuck is this doing in my house, bro? I been throw this shit away. Oh my God, I got this bullshit in here, man. Scared the shit. I got this motherfucker plugged up like she moving bricks or something, bro. You don't get this shit up out of here. Talking about she weighing up packages. Bro, get this shit. You know, this ain't no package weight. It's a dope scale, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got to look it around like, man, hold on, somebody done set me up, man. That motherfucker, look at that motherfucker weight. 90 pounds, buddy. Come on, still got tape on. That motherfucker brand new. Man, this is a dope scale. You see this motherfucker weight. What's the weight, bro? Oh, what is this, bro? I know about ounces, man. What the ounces is, man? Kilo, ounces. Oh, there we go. There we go. I ain't gonna lie, this shit done brought back memories. Let me put some on there. What that? Half ounce? Oh, yeah, I get away with 110. Nigga call me back by 110, nigga, I ain't serving you no more. Pet ass, nigga. It's 14, bro. I don't lie, my nigga Big Fleet put me up on some shit, man. Motherfucking Fleet bar, man. Bad motherfucker, y'all. He's sweet, and he say it's healthy. You can tell the sweet also how look what I did. That motherfucker way over here. It's been a ball, man. Got to go. I'll be back though. Finna go where it's cold at. Finna go grind, man. I'll be back. Finna miss this, man. I'm finna have to put this motherfucking hoodie on. I've been like this all weekend. Motherfucking white beater, man. No socks, feet been in the sand. Finna go where it's cold at today. I think I just been chilling. We been getting it in now. We been working like a motherfucker. I've been chilling though. But it's Monday. Christmas almost here. Hey, who got a check for Jook, man? The kids need Christmas gifts. Motherfucking water, bro. Just do something to me, man. That's it, man. This shit all around me, man. Put me all around this shit, man. Shit never ending, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It got me ready to go hustle so hard, man, because I've been chilling so hard. I ain't left the balcony. No cap, man. I've been right here plotting and planning. CMG 2019, boy. I ain't really got nothing to say. I just wanted to post some shit, man. Let y'all know, man. That motherfucking trap coming soon, Jack. Yeah, nigga. Finna get you.
Some people looking at the Yo Gotti, Big Jook relationship might have seen it as a big brother riding the fame or the coattail of a younger sibling. But if you really, really know the Yo Gotti story, you understand that that's the furthest thing from the truth. Now, the people closest to Big Jook didn't call him the biggest just because of his size.
He the realest nigga in it. You already know. God travel of the year 4 times. Nah, for real though. We miss you. We love you. You the biggest, the realest, the richest. Like, the only thing we missing is you, and we love you so much. You taught us so much, and I hope you resting in peace. Happy birthday to the biggest, from Jada Waiter. We miss you. We love you. Long live Jook forever.
With a 5-year age gap and rarely ever mention of a father figure, it's safe to assume that as the oldest, Jook not only took on the big brother role for Gotti, but also had to step in as the man of the house. But if you didn't know and you dug deeper into Yo Gotti's career, which has nearly spanned 3 decades now, you would be able to see exactly how influential Big Jook was, not only in Gotti's music, but also in shaping his career. Back when Yo Gotti was only 15 and Jook was 20, Jook would produce Gotti's debut project, Youngsters on the Rise, released way back in 1996 when the platinum rapper was still going by the name Little Yo. Although he would list himself as Gotti's road manager on a Facebook page, anybody paying attention, including the prosecutors in Memphis, knew he was second in command at CMG. So when you consider where they came from and what they had to do to get it, absolutely nothing was off limits in terms of what he would have done to protect it. This includes the allegations made by Cornelia Smith during the Young Dolph murder trial that Jook not only had a $100,000 bounty on Dolph's head, but there was also a price on the heads of all the artists at PRE.
So, man, hey, y'all, I'm finna start a GoFundMe, man, because I know a lot of you rap niggas fucked up out here, man. Can't do no shows. Ain't save no money. So guess what? I'm gonna come say today. I'm gonna come pay you niggas rent if y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jewelry note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay that shit. But when this shit break back over, I want 10% of what you make, nigga. I'm saving you in a crucial time, so don't think I'm trying to get over on you. Cause you don't want to get put out. That'll ruin your career. So just hit my DM, man. We ain't gonna put niggas' business out there. You know, we ain't that tight. You feel me? We can put it in contract. This will never be talked about. You feel me? I'll be so far out the way that won't nobody even know the deal we made. You feel me? So I got up to, I think me and bro gonna put together, up to about an M. So whoever trying to say their career, man, need to shoot some videos while the label budgets is cut off. Labels, they cut off right now. No budgets, no money. We still open. CMG still open. Budgets never closed. You feel me? But I'll take, y'all can pawn some of that jewelry. If it's real, y'all can come and pawn it. You ain't gotta go to the pawn shop. Come to me. Man, this real shit. Don't go to Cash Advance. Come to CMG Advance. We got some money for you niggas, man. Right now. You feel me? We got money. Right now, man. Pull up. Don't make this shit happen, man. Cause I think this gonna hurt a lot of rappers, man, after this, man. These niggas can't go these niggas can't go without making money, man. They don't stack it, man. They wasted all on the drip. See all that drip I ain't buy? See that? Who worried? We not worried. You feel me? All that shit y'all used to, you feel me? You know all that shit how y'all used to fuck the money up. You feel me? Remember when y'all used to fuck the money up? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this the time. I didn't fuck it up. What y'all want to do, man? Yeah.
We're going to show you a new memorial for Memphis rapper Young Dolph, you can find it at the Castalia Supermarket on Castalia and Bile Street. The rapper was killed, of course, in November of last year.
Almost immediately after the arrest of the suspects in the death of Memphis legend Young Dolph, fans began speculating and pointing fingers at CMG, specifically Big Jook, noting his close connection to several of the suspects involved in the conspiracy to murder the rapper. And just 787 days after Young Dolph was shot and killed on the streets of Memphis, Big Jook would face the same fate.
You back to that story we told you about off the top of the broadcast, a deadly shooting in Hickory Hill with connections to Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live tonight from St. Francis Hospital. That's where the victims were taken. Lakia, what were you able to find out? Good evening to you.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, we were at that scene earlier tonight. Police say 2 men were shot outside Perion's restaurant and event center around 4:15. Now that's on Winchester near Kirby. According to the Memphis Police Department, the victim was inside a vehicle at the time and was brought here to St. Francis Hospital where he was pronounced deceased. Now I'm also learning there was a second person who was shot and was also taken to the hospital. It has not been confirmed who the second person is, but we do know it is a man, and he was airlifted to Regional 1 in critical condition. Now the Memphis Police Department spoke with us today in a press conference. Let's listen.
Right now, we do have video that we're analyzing, but we don't have a clear suspect identified at this time. But we know that a weapon was used, a firearm was used in this incident. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect.
Can you tell us whether one of the victims is Yo Gotti's brother?
I can't confirm anything yet.
Now, again, at least 5 police sources confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Big Jook, again, is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, according to police, there is at least 1 shooter, but there may be more involved. Daniel.
Fox 13's Lakia Scott starting our live coverage off at 9 with major breaking news. Lakia, thanks.
However, it wouldn't be until almost a year until after his death that people began to see the true extent of his role in Dolph's murder and just how far he was willing to go to protect the reputation of not only himself, but also his little brother in CMG, a company that he helped build brick by brick alongside his brother.
Topping your news leader at 4 today, explosive new allegations this afternoon about the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr., known as rapper Young Dolph. That trial got underway today in a Shelby County courtroom. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman. April is on assignment. Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, is accused of shooting Young Dolph outside a Memphis cookie shop almost 3 years ago. But today, prosecutors told the jury it was actually a man known as Big Jook who ordered the hit. They claim Big Jook was high up a record label, CMG, a rival of Young Dolph. Big Jook, who was the older brother of well-known rapper Yo Gotti, was killed earlier this year outside a Hickory Hill nightclub. WREG Shay Arthur has been in the courtroom all day and is live with the latest details. Shay, what have you learned?
Alex, I just stepped out of the courtroom just a short time ago. That testimony is still ongoing. It's really been going on this entire day in this highly anticipated trial that really so many, just not across Memphis, but across the country, have been following. Young Dolph, loved by so many here in the Bluff City. Security here at the court, very, very tight. There's extra police officers up inside there around the courtroom. You have to go through 2 metal detectors to actually get inside that courtroom. And the prosecution and the defense, they've been telling some very different stories about who was to blame here in the rapper's death.
Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of shooting Young Dolph outside a Memphis cookie shop, sat stoic in court. Shelby County prosecutor Paul Hagerman painted a picture of the day of the crime for the jury, who was brought in from out of Shelby County. Hagerman says Johnson, an aspiring rapper known as Straight Drop, shot Dolph along with a second man, Cornelius Smith. He says the shooting comes after a $100,000 hit was ordered by Big Jook, who was high up at CMG, a rival record label and the older brother of rapper Yo Gotti. The contract hit was arranged by a third man, Hernandez Govan. Investigators say Govan would seek out new talent for CMG and also provided drugs to Smith. The jury was shown the moments Young Dolph was killed outside Makita's Cookies. Hagerman said to Johnson and Smith the shooting was, quote, just business.
What we watch up here is so quick, and we watch it and we call it violence. That's a man with a family and with a life who's laying at the edge there in the yellow, riddled with bullets, dead. We watch that and we call it violence. For Cornelius Smith and for Justin Johnson, it was just business.
But Johnson's attorney says his client is innocent, saying there's 2 sides to every story, and Govan was using Johnson.
You like to exploit. You like to exploit young rappers. Like Mr. Johnson. He brings no skill to the table, but you're going to hear testimony about how he intended. It was his sole mission to get a 30 to 60% piece of Mr. Johnson.
Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy was also present, speaking to us about the trial finally happening nearly 3 years after the shooting.
Great anticipation. I mean, this is the culmination of a lot of years' work, and there's been a lot of work done by our staff at the DA's office and also by law enforcement to bring the people responsible for this tragic killing to justice, and that's what we're going to do this week.
And Alex, really, so far in the case today, beyond those explosive opening statements that we heard, those accusations there from the prosecutor, we also heard from the sister of Young Dolph, along with one of his former security guards. Currently, right now, Cornelius Smith, he is the second man, along with Justin Johnson, accused of shooting Young Dolph there in front of Makita's cookie store. He's currently under cross-examination by the defense. We'll hear from him tonight at 5 o'clock. I'm going to go back up there in the courtroom. I'll bring you the latest back then at 5 o'clock. For your news leader, we're live downtown tonight. Shay Arthur, WREG, News Channel 3.
All right, Shay, thank you very much for that.
Jook will post to Instagram several years back. I was born into this shit. I'm the one that kept food on the table. And as much as that becomes an advantage, if you're lucky enough to get older, the older you get, the more you're able to realize that that's not always the best thing. You could almost hear the regret in Yo Gotti's mother Geraldine's words when Jook was still alive, as far as what he mainly had to experience growing up. And after his death, there seemed like there was even more sorrow in them. Like when she posted, "Imagine a life without God." Or even deeper when she posted on his first birthday after his death. On September 4th, 1976, I gave birth to an 8-pound, 8-ounce healthy and handsome baby boy. As I held you in my arms, I learned and felt what true love was. Losing my king, the biggest, has been my greatest heartache. And having Anthony J. Mims, Big Jook, in my life and heart forever will always be my greatest joy. I celebrate you today and every day, son. Gotti hasn't really been seen or spoken too much since the death of his older brother. But if you need any more evidence that CMG as a whole wouldn't be possible without somebody like Big Jook, just look back at the history of the label, and Yo Gotti specifically. In January of 2012, he would release his first major label debut studio album, Live from the Kitchen. And though it would have several singles off that album that would peak in the Billboard Top 100, like 5-Star Chick and Women Lie, Men Lie, and despite the project debuting at number 12 on the top Billboard 100, it would only sell 16,000 copies in its first week. Fast forward 6 months later, when Jook is released from prison on July 22nd, 2012, and just 6 months after that, by early 2013, Yo Gotti would be starting up Cocaine Music Group, or what would become CMG. Not to say that Yo Gotti probably wouldn't have been able to do this on his own, or it probably could have just took the motivation of your big brother being around. But I would have to think that Jook has something to do with helping him out with that alleged half a ticket to get himself out that record deal that Yo Gotti always used to rap about. And looking at everything as a whole, the most ironic thing about this situation and what I look at as Big Jook trying to protect something that he helped build, or even his little brother, with him gone and his actions coming to light, he probably made his brother a bigger target than he ever was when Jook was alive. And regardless of all of that, him being here wouldn't help anyway, as he himself will be facing a life sentence at the head of the conspiracy in the Young Dolph murder case. And we might have been looking at another rap label, Rico. And when you really, really look at it, Young Dolph would come at Yo Gotti, but the main thing that you could remember him saying about Yo Gotti is the alleged relations he would have with Yo Gotti's baby mama. But when you think about it, women are going to do what women are going to do. And Big Jook would be singled out just like Yo Gotti was on some of them Young Dolph songs. Adding the fact that Young Dolph would insinuate that him and Big Jook had other business dealings. Coming from some of the places that I came from, any one of those things would be the reason why you would want that person quiet. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit the red bell and subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real, trill, spill shit is dropping. Y'all definitely get downstairs and let me know if I'm tripping or if I hit it directly. Y'all let me know what cities we need to go to, what stories we need to tell, what we missed, what we got wrong, all of that. Y'all tapping with me directly on Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. And until the next play, y'all know how we rocking. Shades Popalot. Salute the almighty mob.